we kept the Phragmites area. We had a budget, and the Phragmites area seemed to have a certain strength, and we built a tall viewing platform that was right. It's not built. I think it was right in there. Yes, so that if you went up in the viewing platform, you could see. And although people say there's no wildlife in the Phragmites swamp, that's not true. There are lots of birds in there. So we used the Phragmites, and then we improved this whole area for the recreation. And you can see how our soils work was successful. This is the same view after several years. The trees are still a bit small. We tried to put in some fast-growing trees, some Androscoggin poplars, which make wonderful trees very quickly, but they die early. So we had slower-growing oaks, maples, as well as the poplars. We put a little hill in because that way people would have a sledding slope. Now, that was a question, this was originally a salt marsh. So it's questionable whether, geologically you should put a hill in. But it had long been completely disposed of as a salt marsh. So we were trying to follow through Eliot's plan of having public use here. And so we did do the little hill and lots of trails along the waterfront. And you can see from the next slide shows how these trees, which were little, these are the poplars, they were little 2-inch shoots. And this was actually measured, this poplar was measured about, 6 or 8 years ago.
Yes, 5.
Yes. And they're probably much, much bigger now. I mean, they're certainly much, much bigger now. So the park does fulfill Eliot's goal of providing open space, recreation, and it connects to the Wellington subway station, so people can ride their bikes and leave the bike at the subway station. It also provides a nice setting for new housing and new development along its edges. And I've been out there when there were celebrations and big festivals, and it seems to have been not only a horticultural success, but also a social and public use success.